hello, everyone. How are you? How are you? Today I've decided I wanted to pop in your feed to talk about transformation. Yeah, as simple as it can be. It can be a little bit not challenging, but overwhelming maybe, or maybe you put a lot of pressure on your shoulders to change, to transfer your life, to see things get differently, to react differently or on different situation you're experiencing. So I just wanted to share some stuff that I've done since I embarked on this self-development path. Sorry. Um, let's rewind back. Yeah, a lot of years ago, especially in 2020. Yeah, we'll go with that. Uh, no, before that. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna start in 2017. This is when I had my youngest child. He's now 5 already. Time flies. And when I had him, uh, we were moving houses again. We are a military family, so we just changed our house. And it's been like it was 2 weeks after we moved in that I gave birth to this child. And it was totally natural. It was a baby surprise. So maybe until I was in my 33 weeks of pregnancy, I was uh, also a little bit in denial still. I was like, I just can't real imagine that I'm gonna give birth again. And something helped me so much to get through this. I had a friend who is a doula, so she shared with me a DVD of, it's called The Tree in the Nest. It's in French. I don't know if it's available in English. And it's about like doulas and birds and natural birds and birds. They were sharing like all those birds that were in different situation, in hospital, at home, in what we call birthing houses. We call it in French is maison naissance. And I was supposed, before moving, if I was giving birth, I was supposed to give birth there in this a place where you have like this big big room with a bath and all that stuff, so you can choose the way you want to deliver your baby, right? And so this delivery went totally differently than what I would hope, but it was so beautiful because I did it in the hospital. And what was nice is that because I got prepared, I got into sophrology. I don't know if you heard about it. So it's like going into this mental place of where you're feeling the most comfortable, like your secret hiding space, and go there and breathe. And so it was really something that helped me a lot to, I don't know, welcome the pain. I don't want to say deal with the pain, but welcome the pain. And yeah, it went really smoothly. I used essential oils to support me as well, and I had like a birthing tea. So all of those things helped me to transform how I was about to give birth to my son. And what's cool is that in transformation, there's a part of education, educating yourself. But first, to do so, you need to be aware, to observe, to see what's going on and how you want it to be different. So if you don't have, I don't know, the creativity or the knowledge that how it can turn out, it's hard to transform things, because you're not aware of something. You don't know how different it can be. Sometimes it's hard to just, yeah, be in this open mindedness of, okay, I just let go of the outcome and just try something new, right? So that's an example, like for me to transform, because my firstborn, I had him, I got infused. It was a little bit hard on my body for that, and it did it up like he got out with a, I don't know how you say it in English. Sorry, not sucked out, but yeah, they do something, not forceps, but this part. So, and my second one, I had epidural. The third one, I didn't get any medication because like the anesthetist just came too late. It was already out. And for my last one, I was, yeah, dreaming of about going in birth house, I don't know. And so, yeah, every time I gave birth, I changed how I was preparing and open, and how I actually let go of control. I talk about control on my last video. If you want to, yeah, hear me talking about it, it's really something that is ingrained in our mentality, on society, that especially around life and giving life and welcoming another being in our lives, it's so, there's so much control we want. And sometimes I feel like we experience less of the magic of it, of the miracle that giving life is, by trying to control how it's going to go and what's going to happen, because everything is always so different, because any being is really, really unique, not different, but unique of its own. So stating that every being is unique, every transformation is unique for you and for who you will be in, I don't know, or for who you were. So for me, transforming has been such a great journey, because I get to know myself better and I get to choose differently all the time. And I also put less importance on who I am, on the, not the tags, the etiquette, we say in French. So on the labels, yeah, that's it. On the labels that uh, I put myself into, or I stick to me. The more and more I am in this transformation journey, I feel like I evolve, I elevate myself. And what is helping me, because I'm talking about the how here in the title, it's to do the things that I'm called to do without judgment, without attachment. So, with openness, with curiosity, with kindness toward myself and also others, because whenever we are like, we're relation beings, So, it's really, for me at least, it's really to just be and try to be something I want to be. And what the tools I used throughout the years are journaling, meditation, women, being in women circles, because the energy is so empowering. And it's also to just try to visualize from a higher perspective uh, things, and get detached from it and let emotions go through my body and just be felt. So they're just gonna go away, kind of. I heard that an emotion is supposed to last 90 seconds. Ha! But sometimes we get caught up in those because we are um, resisting it. we are getting attached to it. So it's really a thing of just being the flow uh, of those emotions, so they just can like go through the vessel of my body. And after just being curious of looking, oh, interesting, I connect with this emotion, and what did she want me to learn? What did she want me to teach me? So more and more I'm growing, let's say that. uh, it's a lot more of consciousness, mindfulness that I bring into my journey. But when I was beginning, it was writing down like everything. I used to sit every morning at the table when the kids were like having their breakfast and just journaling what was going on. I heard people doing like 3 pages morning, just what was going down, and it could be like ego dialogue, it could be lesson learned, it could be any to-do list, it could be anything. This helped me so much just to notice what was going on, having things getting out of my system, of my mind, of my ego, being expressed. If I And it's the first step for me. It was the first step, writing them down, to be conscious about them and to express them. I had such a hard time throughout like all my life. Whenever I was feeling something, I didn't give me the right to do, just to feel those. I would suppress them, and I was getting right into my ego, like it was always a productive response whenever I was challenging someone, especially my husband. And yeah, it helped me grow a lot. So, and after, yeah, writing down helped me to have conscious about it, to, yeah, experience them. And now it's helping me to remind myself or of how far I've been, how far I've become. And is there other tools? Yeah, writing is a big one for me. Seriously, because now I get to speak out my truth of the moment. Because there's no truth, by the way. It's really what's up in your reality, like right now. But I won't get into that. Maybe it's gonna be for another life. But um, yeah, it's so great now to be able to see myself transforming and how my behaviors change, and how am I able to share my message without being afraid of getting judged, because I used to judge myself first, and being judged by others because they're a reflection of myself. And so now I get to speak what's going on, and I'm starting to say what I observe in other in a way that they cannot feel like attacked by my words, by my message. And it's such a liberating thing to embody, because I really feel like I transformed a lot. Um, One thing that helped me to like overcome this judgment thing, um, it's really to unattach my words to the other person reactions. I don't know where that's come from. Like I was afraid to say sometimes, whenever someone was like frustrated, I had a hard time just to say what I wanted to say. And when I was saying something, it was like getting out such in a clumsy way that I was like, okay, no, I won't talk anymore. like. So I learned to say what I had to say, one step at a time, following my own rhythm, detaching from the outcome, and sometimes writing down what I was thinking was great because I could take a step back, look at what I was writing, and take out like my ego of the way. Because sometimes it's just the ego that wants to protect us and gets into a reaction that, okay, no, it's not my fault, it's yours. Because, like, yeah, I'm not in security anymore when you're saying that, right? So, in Genius, yeah, I got into in 2019. Hi, hello. I got into Human Genius. Why? Because I was a homeschool coach and I was trying to find a way to help myself being okay with my worth first, and trying to help my clients to have a financial relief when they were using my services. Because homeschooling parents usually like not the the moms, especially usually it's the moms. There is not much dads that are doing homeschooling, actually in my community. And I was like, they take out their salary to be with their kids full time, and I want to support them. And if I can do that one thing, so it's easier than on them because they can have like insurance reimbursement and all that stuff, I would do that. So I enrolled in a coaching certification in neurolinguistic programming and human genius. So it's a double certification. And that way I would have title of naturopath, and I could do insurance receipts. So I jumped in, not really knowing what I was doing, like um, how I would need to be like all in, and how long it can take me, because it's my second year in this program. Yeah, I started in 2021, and it helped me grow so much because of one thing. Like, yes, I did being aware of what was going on, doing things differently, but we are going so much deeper through the root cause of how and when the traumas or the triggers are set when we experience unwanted situation. It can be behaviors, emotion, whatever, how it's manifesting. And we're getting into this, we're diving deeper than just working on the surface. Okay, you don't want to do that anymore. Okay, try this and that, and that's it. Uh, we're doing like integration of whatever duality we are experiencing in our lives. I'm using techniques, and so we're working on emotional body, on physical body, on psychological body, and also on energetic. So we are working on those four aspects of transformation. So it's really great because to be sure that there's transformation, you need to like work on transfer on those four aspects. And one thing for me that is magical, is to work with the subconscious, because everything we're experiencing, like almost at 95%, if I recall correctly. I'm not like this detail techie science girl, so if you want the reference, I can, yeah, maybe find it, but that's what I heard. So 95% of what we do in life comes from our subconscious programming. Isn't it like crazy? And there's this one thing we're doing in Human Genius that I think is different than other approaches. It's that when we experience transformation with our clients or within ourselves, there is this last step that is called integration. And what is integration? Is just to let our uh, autonomous nervous system to make adjustment, to fill all your our cells with this transformation, so it adjusts and incarnate, and so it becomes the new normal. And it's such a, for me, it's such a game changing tool. And I do it like at almost during all of my coachings at the end, just to be sure that whatever we went through, whatever we transform is gonna stay transformed. Because sometimes you can go, okay, I'm getting rid of this wound, and sometimes like, okay, it disappeared when we're like in the session, and 3 days later something's gonna show up and it's gonna be there like again. So I'm like, okay, no, it needs to be gone right away. We're doing that, we integrate it, we're like normalize this new transformation, so it's getting our new normal, and that's it. So it's really something that I don't hear much in spirituality or self development. Just allow your nervous system to integrate, to normalize your transformation when you experience them. It doesn't matter the tools you are using. It doesn't matter if it's through writing, through energetic healing, or through physical. Like, yeah, it's really okay. We're gonna give some time to you, nervous system, to adjust and feel it through all of your cells. That's yeah, that sounds like cells. That's crazy. uh all those, yeah, atoms. So it's gonna be like magic, because now after that it's gonna be like transformed for real. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. If you watch and replay, please comment with hashtag replay in the comments below. If also you want to subscribe to my channel, I'm gonna do like more of those on a, yeah, not daily basis, regular basis. Let's say that, maybe weekly. I don't know. I'm gonna go, yeah, different depending on how the energy is and what I am experiencing in my life, because I want to give you like real life examples. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you. Yeah, share your thoughts with that. Tell me maybe a transformation you experience and you're like, okay, I thought I did it, but yeah, something was missing. So maybe you can go in there and just let your experience the same transformation, and just saying to your nervous system, okay, take the time to adjust how you're functioning, to fill my cells of this whole new transformation, so it's my new normal. It just can be like a prayer like that, as simple as it is. So thank you so much. Love you guys. See you next time. Ugh.